Rapunzel, from the adaptation by Jennifer Boudart, illustrated by Kathy Ember.
A poor couple lived next door to a witch who had a lush garden. One evening, the wife who was going to have a baby said to her husband, "I would love to eat some of the witch's with Rapunzel lettuce." The caring husband crept into the witch's garden. As he picked a head of lettuce, it began to scream. The witch appeared and said, "Take all the lettuce you want, but in return you must give me your baby when it is born." Terrified, the man ran home. He did not tell his wife what the witch had said. Surely he could think of a way to break the promise. The next morning, the wife had a baby girl and named her Rapunzel. The witch came and took the baby that very day. The witch took Rapunzel to live in a tower in the middle of nowhere. The witch was kind to Rapunzel and loved her like a daughter, but she would not let Rapunzel leave the tower. The years passed, and Rapunzel grew to be a lovely young woman with long, shiny golden hair. But she was very lonely. She had never even seen another person besides the witch. Rapunzel began to wonder about other people. Rapunzel's curiosity worried the witch. To keep her daughter to herself, the witch put a powerful spell on the tower that sealed the door. To get into the tower, the witch would call out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would come to the window and unwind her long braid. The witch grabbed hold of each braid and climbed up to the window. One morning, the prince was exploring his kingdom when he saw an isolated tower in the distance. Through his telescope, he watched an old woman walk up to the tower and shout, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let me down your hair." A beautiful maiden appeared and hung her braid out the window. The old woman used them to climb the tower wall. Before long, the maiden dropped her braids again, and the old woman climbed back down and disappeared into the woods. The prince approached the tower. He tried to open the door, but it was so tightly shut. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair," he called. The maiden unwrapped her hair, and the prince climbed inside the tower. "Who are you?" he asked. Rapunzel told the prince her story. "I can take you away from this tower," said the prince, "and you can be free." Rapunzel knew this could be her only chance to escape. She let down her hair so the prince could climb down. Then Rapunzel closed her eyes and jumped, landing safely in the prince's arms. As they rode away, Rapunzel and the prince talked and talked. Rapunzel was delighted to speak to someone other than the witch. When they came to a little village, they passed a shop where an old man and woman were walking in their garden. When they overheard the prince call the girl Rapunzel, they looked at each other. Instantly, they knew that this must be their long-lost daughter, and they called out to the prince to stop. And so, after many years, the family was finally reunited. They lived in happiness together forever after.